Clemson, a 29-point favorite in Saturday's ACC championship against Virginia. The Tigers have won by at least 30 points in each of their last 7 games. They're rolling, led by Trevor Lawrence, and ETN. The Tigers' offense has now scored in 29 straight quarters. That's the second longest streak by an FBS team this season. Defense has been even better, though. Stop me if you've heard this before. Clemson leads the nation in defensive efficiency, and it's held every single opponent to 20 points or fewer. Yeah, Dabo knows they still have to win on Saturday or else.
It's huge from a national standpoint because obviously if we lose this game, I mean, they're going to kick us out. They don't want us in there anyway. We'd drop to 20, you know. I mean, Georgia loses to this very same team, and the very next day it's how do we keep Georgia in it? We win to the team that beat South Carolina, and it's how do we get Clemson out? It's the dadgummest thing, you know. They can't vote us out. We got to go 30-0. I mean, we ain't got no choice. We don't play nobody. All I can tell you is we 10-1 versus the SEC in our last 11. And we've won 115 games this decade. So has Ohio State and so has Alabama. And we've played both of them. And our program is what people don't focus on.
Okay, well, Dabo brought Georgia into it, so I will too. They've got the 21st ranked strength of schedule to Clemson's 65. Anyway, go ahead and respond to Dabo. They're saying no one wants them in.
Yeah, I think Dabo Swinney is the most annoying winner in all of sports. I mean, the guy just can't keep his trap shut. I mean, somebody just give the man a pacifier, send him to timeout, and we'll check in with him on December 28th when he finally plays a legitimate team during this entire college football season.
Shots fired. I was going to say, tell us how you real feel. Do you think he's right, though? Like, honestly, if they somehow, by some miracle of God, lose to Virginia this weekend, are they out?
Yeah, they would be out because of the perception of the ACC conference and the lack of respect that people have for it. I think that's the hardest part of Dabo's job is they don't have any wiggle room. They cannot have an off Saturday. Again, I say this all the time about college football. These are 18 to 22-year-old kids. They cannot be off because they can't afford a loss where really every other team in the Power 5, maybe outside of the Pac-12, they can afford a loss and still be in the conversation. Listen, this is what Dabo's doing. He's talking to his football team through the media. He knows his football team is so great. He knows that they're going to handle the ACC championship against Virginia, and this is his way of keeping them on edge. He did this in the Florida State game this year. They were up 28-0. They're beating the doors off of Florida State. His kicker goes out and misses like a 30-yard chip shot field goal. This is not going to have any impact on the football game. Watch Dabo's reaction. Watch how he laces into this kicker. This is how he's keeping his football team sharp that he knows has long-term aspirations. He knows they're not going to get tested every week. So he's got to do things to keep them sharp. Clemson's the best team in America to me. I've said that for 2 months now. Clemson is the best football team in the country to me. Quarterback's playing the best. Their running back's playing the best. Their defense is playing the best.
If that's the case, then, Paul, then again, we all expect it's going to be a rout. But if that's the case and they pass the eye test, then how would they be kept out of the playoffs should they stumble?
Because they haven't played anyone. And Dan's correct. That's not really Dabo's fault. Texas A&M was supposed to be a good team. They were a 7-5 team. South Carolina went 4-8. Those are their 2 big non-conference games. And the ACC speaks for itself. I mean, they are playing the University of Virginia in football, not basketball. In football for the ACC championship.
Tony Collins had those defensive guys playing.
And you will not have a problem finding a ticket Saturday night in Charlotte, I promise you.
Yeah, I imagine that there won't be a sellout.
We're so glad you're watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, make sure you subscribe to ESPN+. We'll see you there.